Chapter 6. Let's learn Excel. Children, you must have seen your class teacher working on the marks list of the students. This list contains many rows and columns having data such as names of students, class, section, marks scored in different subjects, etc. on a sheet of paper. The data arranged in such a manner makes it easy understandable. You can analyze such data in a concise manner as well. The spreadsheet applications on computers appear as rectangular grids or sheets that are made up of rows and columns. They help you in storing, organizing, and analyzing data in a systematic way. Excel is one of the most popular electronic spreadsheet applications used nowadays. It has been developed by Microsoft Corporation. Let's learn the basics of Excel in this chapter. Starting Excel. To start Excel, follow these steps. Click on the Start button, then click All Apps. A list of all the applications will appear. Click on Excel. Excel Start screen will appear. From the Excel Start screen, you will be able to create a new workbook, choose a template, and access your recently edited workbooks. Excel window. From the Excel Start screen, locate and select Blank Workbook to access the Excel window. Let's learn about the different parts of the Excel window. Title bar. The title bar is located at the top of the window. It shows the title of the application and name of the current workbook. Quick Access Toolbar. Quick Access Toolbar lets you to access common commands no matter which tab is selected. By default, it includes the Save, Undo, and Redo commands. You can add other commands depending on your preference. Ribbon. Ribbon contains multiple tabs, each with several groups of commands. You will use these tabs to perform the most common task in Excel. Cell. The intersection of rows and columns form a cell. You can enter any type of data in a cell. Name box. Excel displays the active cell reference in the name box on the left side of the formula bar. Formula bar. As you type, Excel displays the entry in the formula bar, which displays the data or formula of a current cell. Worksheet. The area where you do all your work is called worksheet. Different worksheets are combined together to form workbook. Row heading. Each row is assigned a number like 1, 2, 3, up to 10, 48, 576. You can click Row heading to select row. Column heading. Each column is assigned a number like A, B, C, Z, AA, AB, up to XFD. You can click Column heading to select column. Active cell. The currently selected cell highlighted in green border is the active cell. Worksheet tab. These tabs are used to switch from sheet to sheet. Status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom of the worksheet. It displays the information about an operation in progress or about a selected command. Bit. There are 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns on a worksheet in Excel. Bit. Certain programs such as Adobe Acrobat Reader may install additional tabs to the ribbon. These tabs are called add-ins. Entering data in Excel. You can enter data in the form of text, number, formula, etc. in Excel worksheet. To enter data in worksheet, follow these steps. Make the cell active in which you want to enter data. Type in the cell and press Enter key. As you type, the data is filled in the formula bar and the active cell at the same time. The formula bar is located above the work area of the worksheet and displays the data of formula stored in the active cell. You can press tab or arrow keys to move from one cell to another. Creating a new workbook. Excel files are called workbooks. Whenever you start a new project in Excel, you will need to create a new workbook. There are several ways to start working with a workbook in Excel. You can choose a blank workbook or a pre-designed template to create a new workbook. To create a new blank workbook, follow these steps. Click on the File tab. Backstage view will appear. Select New, then click on Blank Workbook. A new blank workbook will appear. Bit. Always create related worksheets under some workbook to make it easily understandable. Saving a workbook. Whenever you create a new workbook in Excel, you will need to know how to save it in order to access and edit it later. Excel offers two options to save a file: Save and Save As. Save. When you create or edit a workbook, you will use the Save command to save your changes. Save As. You will use this command to create a copy of a workbook while keeping the original. When you save a file for the first time, you will need to choose a file name and location. To save a workbook, follow these steps. Click on the File tab. Select Save or Save As option. The Save As dialog box will appear. Select the location where you want to save the workbook by clicking on Browse button. Enter a file name for the workbook, then click on Save button. The workbook will be saved. You can click the Save command again to save your changes as you modify the workbook. Opening an already existing workbook. In addition to creating new workbooks, you will often need to open a workbook that was previously saved. To open an already existing workbook, follow these steps. Navigate to Backstage view, then click on Open option. Click on Browse. The Open dialog box will appear. Locate and select your workbook, then click on Open button. Viewing more than one workbook simultaneously. To view more than one workbook simultaneously, follow these steps. Open two or more workbooks. On the View tab, click on Arrange All option from the window group. The Arrange Windows dialog box will appear. It has four options. Tiled. It arranges the workbooks like mosaic tiles across the screen. Horizontal. It arranges the workbooks horizontally. Vertical. It arranges the workbooks vertically. Cascade. It arranges the workbooks stacked on the top of each other in a cascading display. Click on Radio button option according to your choice and then click OK. If you select vertical option, then you can view your workbooks arranged vertically. Closing a workbook. The two most common ways to close an Excel workbook are: click on the cross button at top right corner, or click on File tab. Backstage view will appear. Click on the Close button. The file will be closed. Click on the Close button at top right corner. When you close your workbook, you will be prompted to save if you have made any changes since the last time you saved. Click on Save button to save the document and it will get closed thereafter. ChapterReview.com. The data arranged in rows and columns makes it easily understandable. It can be analyzed in a concise manner as well. The spreadsheet applications on computers appear as rectangular grids and help in storing, organizing, and analyzing data in a systematic way. The title bar shows the title of the application and name of the current workbook. You can enter data in the form of text, numbers, formulae, etc. in Excel worksheet. You can use Save As command to create a copy of a workbook while keeping the original.